welcome back to my channel. Today's video, first of all, disclaimer before I even start the video, I just want to say I am not provoking anyone or suggesting anyone do this to induce their labor. Do whatever you feel like you want to do, and your decision has nothing to do with me. I just want to say that in advance. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get right into the video. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how I induce my labor using castor oil, because it's like the thing everybody wants to know. Everybody who gets to a certain point in their pregnancy is just like, what can I do to induce my labor and all of that type of stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys my experience with the castor oil, because I did use the castor oil. So before we even get into the video, make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment. And also, if you haven't already watched my in labor for 24 hours video, make sure that you go back and watch that video, and I will have the link down below. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So, first things first is, before I even used the castor oil, I had a doctor's appointment and I was about maybe 2 or 3 centimeters dilated, and I was literally having active contractions, meaning they were close together, but my cervix wasn't dilating at all. It was just I would have the contractions, and they weren't unbearable, but they weren't fun either. Like, I did not want to tolerate that. Let me fix this. I did not want to tolerate those contractions at all. I was already in pain from the contractions. I was getting irritated, and I was trying everything I could do just to go into labor. Using a breathing ball, walking, doing the ginger thing, trying hot stuff. Nothing was working. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use the castor oil. This was the day before my due date. So with that being said, it was February 26th of 2019. I had my daughter on February 27th, 2019 on my due date. So I took the castor oil the 26th, and it was later, like going on towards night. I think I took it maybe around 8, 9 o'clock. I took the castor oil 8, 9 o'clock at night, and after taking it, my contractions started to get more and more. So the next morning, I woke up and I was just like, I'm cramping like really bad, like it hurts. I think I want to go to the doctor. So I held it out a little longer, and it was about 1 p.m. and I was like, I can't do this. Let's just go ahead and go to the doctor just to make sure, you know, I'm not dilating more and I'm not like in labor like this baby is about to come. So I went to the doctor. They put the thing on my belly to monitor my contractions, and they were like, okay, we're keeping you because my contractions were back to back to back to back. And I was there maybe about 3 to 4 hours. Came back, kept checking my cervix. Cervix still wasn't dilating, guys. And you know, I took the castor oil. I took the whole bottle. Here's the one that I took right here. So that's the one that I took. It was just a generic brand, and I took the whole bottle, you guys. And it did make the contractions. It did put me in labor, but it did nothing to my cervix. After that, after hours and hours, eventually, like, my contractions started slowing down. Like, I wasn't in labor anymore, type of thing. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Like, because I had been dealing with 2 weeks of having, like, these were not Braxton Hicks contractions, guys. These were legit contractions I was having for 2 weeks. But it was doing nothing to my cervix, which is why they didn't do anything about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have her on her due date, which was the day that I went. And they were like, so here's what we can do. They was like, we can keep you since it is your due date and you're already here, you've been here, and we can induce you, or you can go home and just still wait for her to come. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I just want to get it over with. I decided to get induced. And then that would just go back to my previous in labor for 24 hours video to explain how all of that went. This video is specifically regarding the castor oil, me taking it, what happened after I took it, all of that. Now, my sister took this one. She took that castor oil. She went into labor, everything was smooth, baby came, everything. She didn't have to get induced, nothing. Everybody's body is different. Mine, I'm not going to say it didn't work because it did put me into labor, but because my cervix already wasn't dilating when I was already kind of in labor, but not in labor, that's probably why it didn't work for me, because my cervix wasn't dilating in the first place with the contractions I was having. So either way, I probably would have gotten induced. But for my sister, she took the castor oil. Baby came perfectly healthy. Everything was fine. She didn't have to get induced or anything. So like I said, everybody's body is different. Everybody has their own decision making and what they want to do. That has nothing to do with me. I just want to say again, I'm just telling you specifically my experience. So with that being said, that's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Again, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.